Alright, well, it's been a quite a while actually. Sorry about that. We're back, kind of, for the meantime at least. We had a bit of a gap in terms of the upload schedule. Multitude of reasons. Even summer end of school, a lot of things happened that kind of didn't really give me a chance to record, to be honest. That was always the challenge, was finding the time to do so. But I've kind of got an opportunity at the moment. So you might be looking at the screen kind of thinking, wait, what? Huh? Yeah, I've got loaded up right now something that I'm not officially playing per se as a series, but I'm gonna do another mini-series. You might remember a while back I did a mini-series of uploading all the cutscenes of Xenoblade Chronicles with HD textures, because like standard HD textures, because I didn't see anyone do it the way I was expecting it to be. So I did it myself, and that was just a short thing. I think it was like 13 videos over and done. Great game, by the way. I would recommend checking that out. And I recorded all that using Dolphin Emulator. So I'm going to use that to segue into what you see here. Currently, I've got loaded up probably my favorite game of all time, Mario Kart Double Dash. And I'm currently running it on Dolphin in HD. Well, I say HD. Part of the reason that I haven't been uploading is the fact that I've realized that I kind of have a problem with my monitor. I think it's going on me. But if you look at most of my videos, you'll notice that they're all a bit blurry, including this one, because this is being recorded in said resolution. This monitor is actually one of the, how I like to say, forgotten resolution. So it's only 900p, and YouTube videos are either 720 or 1080. So I have to upscale to 1080 from 900, which isn't a perfect conversion, and it makes everything a bit distorted, but it still kind of keeps the quality. It's like 50-50. It kind of works, kind of doesn't. So I'm kind of going to hold off. Oh, whoops. Go away, Lakitu. I'm kind of holding off until I get a new one to start properly recording. I'm getting 1440p this time, so that way I'll be downscaling instead of upscaling, which is a much cleaner process. Pretty much what I'm doing here today is just a quick, it should be 9 videos, right? Yeah. I'm gonna be playing Double Dash here, and I'm going to do a bit of a showcase, if you will, of why I like this game. I'll kind of be rambling as I play it. I'm currently playing with a keyboard, which isn't ideal, honestly, for a racing game, especially since I'm so used to playing with the GameCube controller. So, we're going to get started. I'm going to go through not every engine class, just 150 and Mirror, because I don't need to show you the slowest stuff. We're going faster. What I'm going to do is I'm going to play through all the cups in 150, then all of them in Mirror, and then I'm going to do just 150 All Cup Tour. Because All Cup Tour is a long Grand Prix, and I don't need to do that twice. So I decided to do it on 150 because that's how all the courses were originally designed, yada yada yada. So, we're going to start today with 150, and to kick things off, we're going to just roll the standard. Mario, Luigi, and Mario's Kart, the Red Fire. There's Luigi's Kart, the Green Fire, and then there's all the other characters' karts, at least for the medium class. Then there's this one, the Parade Kart. We'll get to that later. For each video, I'm going to use a different character kart combination. You'll notice that there's a randomize button. But for today, I'm just going to kick things off with default, because you're starting off. It only feels right. So, today we got 150 Mushroom Cup. Let's do it. You'll notice right off the bat that there's no loading times. That's part of the reason that this game is fantastic. You load it up and you're already playing within 30 seconds. So we got the first course today, Luigi Circuit. And this is the first cup of the game, really. It's pretty standard, but it's only, I think, the only course in the Mario Kart series that does something quite like this. What hit me there? That's not... Yeah, this is the... It's definitely more awkward to play with a keyboard, because you don't quite have the ease of use that the GameCube controller provides. It's the first time I've ever seen Koopa throw all 3 shells in that quick of a succession. Okay, so, thought process, where am I? Luigi Circuit. This is a very simple track. You just go back and forth, over and around. You have the option to go up on the side. I think that didn't get thrown as nearly far as I would have liked to see it go. What was that? Ooh, whoa! That was a bomb in front of me. Currently, I'm chasing down, who is it? Wario and DK. Don't throw that box. I saw you holding it. And I missed the mushroom. That's disappointing. So, for now, I'm basically going to just kind of showcase the basic mechanics of the game. You'll notice right away, Double Dash's main gimmick, per se, over the other installments of the franchise is that you can have 2 riders of Kart. This is the only game where it does so. Yes, that's new. Excuse me. And you might also notice, as I keep getting items, that they're all pretty basic. And that's kind of to be assumed when I'm in the lead, you get the worst items. Kind of just the way the series works. You don't want to be giving the guys in first the overpowered triple mushrooms, lightning, red shells, and whatever. You give them bananas and fake item boxes. That's kind of how things roll. You'll notice, as I was saying before, that as I'm getting items, that sometimes I get like a little bidding special. That's another unique mechanic of this game, is that each individual character, or should I say character pair, like Mario, Luigi, Peach, Daisy, Yoshi, Birdo, Baby Mario, Baby Luigi, etc., etc., they all have a unique item that they can get. Mario and Luigi, they get fireballs, which is essentially like getting 5 shells at once, but they have limited range. It's a little different. It's interesting. Something else that this is the only game in the series to do. So now we're on the second course, Peach Beach, which is, as far as I know, inspired by Mario Sunshine, Isle Delfino. And a lot of this course takes inspiration from that. You'll notice the Cataquacks, the Piantas, and the Noki people, the Great Pianta statue, the architecture, everything. Ow, that's lightning. See, everyone gets shrunk, just as in the other games. But unlike the newer installments, everyone just grows back at once. You'll notice that there's another path over there to the right, or left rather. There we go. Yeah, you can dodge red shells in this game with a well-timed mini turbo. It's pretty easy once you get the hang of it, but it's not always 100% reliable. I said you will notice that there's another path over on the left. That's a shortcut, depending on the tide, but more often than not, it's faster to just go straight up the middle if the tide is in your favor. Like, right now it's not, so I'm gonna hang over this way. Fun fact, the sand that I'm driving on is not actually the road. This blue, rocky stuff is. I kind of did some experimentation using action replay codes, and the only technically road portion of that terrain is the blue rocks on the outer edge. That would also explain the map. The right side, why it's so out of the way. First place again, easy. What else? My thoughts are all over the place right now. I'm trying to explain the game and the courses at the same time. Not a good combination. I don't advise it. Baby Park. Oh boy, this is the third one of the Mushroom Cup, third race, and this track has been remade twice, as a matter of fact. It appeared on Mario Kart DS, which was released 2 years after this, I think. I want to say, I might be wrong about that. Ow. It was the same course, nothing changed, except that it was reduced to 5 laps as opposed to 7 in this version. It also came back for... Oh! Ooh, did I dodge that? Star on the ground. I'll take it. As a... Bleh. This track also came back in Mario Kart 8 as part of the second round of DLC. That was my year. And it was bumped back up to 7 laps. Ow. Much like this version. However, both versions I find are inferior to this one in terms of just the sheer chaos that can ensue if they're playing multiplayer on this track. Another star. Lucky. Hit him, hit him, hit him. So, before I was talking about how you have 2 characters per kart, can I snipe you with that banana? Boom! Ow. Alright, I guess that's revenge. Maybe with another green shell, maybe? Haha, I got him again! 3 times? No, just twice. So the characters are able to swap independently. If you press the Z button on the GameCube controller, they will swap places. Whoever's driving will take the items, whoever's taking the items will swap in behind the wheel. That also applies for whatever items they're holding. You'll notice the double item boxes indicate that both characters get an item as opposed to just one at a time. It's pretty interesting, and I think it just adds some variety to the game. That was a bad start. See, to get those boost starts, you have to press the A button as soon as Go appears. Unlike the newer games, where you hold the button down after the 2, and the countdown starts to fade away. So it'd be like 3, 2, hold, go, and you get your rocket start. Oh yeah. And I personally like this method a little better, even though it makes actually a lot less sense. Now we're on the 4th course of the Mushroom Cup. This is Dry Desert, which also came back in Mario Kart 8. This, I want to say, was in the Banana Cup? Banana Cup or Shell Cup. It's one of the earlier retro courses. And it stayed largely the same. Everything was made a little bit wider, just to accommodate the extra 4 karts per race. And this area that we're coming up to now, fun fact, fireballs destroy the Pokies, makes my life easier. This area here was made a little bit smaller, and they turned it into like an oasis kind of. It was kind of cool. So you get to drive underwater, you can pop out and do some tricks. It was interesting. Personally, I'm not a big fan of this track, just because it's so generic. There's like no real merit to it. So, pretty much it. This area here, you'll notice the quicksand. If you get caught too low in that... didn't dodge it. No, get it. No. Yeah. It's a lot harder to do the mini turbos with the keyboard. I don't advise it. You can't really flick the... Another? Really? Dodge. You can't really flick the control stick to get those quick mini turbos in. Oh, yeah. And top it off with a spiny shell. Fantastic. So, that's the Mushroom Cup. Quick and easy. Ended up first place all 4 times. Sorry. Full 40 points. Let's go to the award ceremony. So now we're at the award ceremony. I don't know why they chose it this way, but it just takes place on Peach Beach. This kind of confirms all the Mario Sunshine with the amount of Piantas here, so I'm pretty confident to say that this is Isle Delfino, even if it's a location we've never been. Maybe it's on the North Shore, I don't know. Especially because Toadsworth is cameoing too. Look at Wario laughing there. There's our trophy, first place. Easy. So then, I'm going to leave that here for this video. That's the Mushroom Cup 150cc. Easy. First cup, easiest tracks. We're only going to get more interesting from here. So then, without further ado, I'll catch you guys next time. Take care.